So this week we are gonna open 2 big holes on our van.
So now I need to screw that frame here, and that's gonna pull the window back. You might have a problem, Batman.
Well, if you are new to our channel, you might not know that while Metal Boat Yard builds the hull of our new boat, we will be converting a cargo van into our home on wheels to live on it while we finish the building of our boat ourselves.
I'm gonna do something that I've been postponing for a long time, and the reason why I'm postponing is because, of course, I'm afraid of doing it. This is a brand new cargo van. We bought 0 kilometers, and I need to open some holes, and that's really scary because if I cut it wrong, that means I don't even know what to do. I want to install a window on the side and a window on the top, and eventually we need to do that because we need to move forward. But at least today I have some help. We just imported help from Australia. I don't know if you remember Julian. Julian was with us in one of the 3 days passage in Brazil like 2 years ago. He's a good friend that is from Brazil, but he lives in Australia. And this job I need help because I need someone to hold the window in place for me, and Roberta cannot carry weight, so let's do it. That's the side window. I have installed boat hatches before, never installed a RV hatch before. The way the system works is completely different because we don't have holes on the panel of the van. We kind of have these shims that we need to compress one frame against the other, and we need to create a wooden frame in between. Now give me some courage.
Yeah, the last step's courage.
Hang on, a bucket of courage. Be brave.
Be brave.
It's the step that we are most worried because there is no way back.
Let's do it.
Oh,
Professional.
so skilled. What a team. Feeling confident, Captain?
Not really. I mean, I'm gonna commit and that's it. If something goes wrong, we fix. I think that's the idea. I try to transfer the drawing, but it's really tricky with these little high spots. So I'm not really sure. It might be a little bit too long this way.
Looking good, mate. Looking good.
Wish me luck.
Delivery.
I touched the thing and the blade falls. So after half an hour, I realized that the blades I have for the new jigsaw that we have is not the same model. I'm gonna need to do with the angle grinder. That's not something that I wanted to do because of the sparkles and because of the rust that might spread around, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, so let's do that. Here out.
Woohoo! And just like that,
What did we do to our van?
Yeah, a lot of
really
light.
nice.
I think I should just clean this up first and then we do the edges. So we're putting a box underneath so I can do the finishing with less sparkles and dust inside the van. Alright. We did it! So now that we have seen the outside, let's see the inside. Looks awesome to me. There's a tiny little gap, and that's good for the paint. Otherwise, the paint is gonna just scratch the paint when we try to install. Proud of myself. Nice job. Now we need to build the frame inside, we need to clean outside, we need to paint, wait for it to dry, and then we can install in place. Let's get working. I'm gonna use cold zinc, cold galvanization, because I used this on the shipping container house, I don't know, 6-7 years ago, and I really like it. Until today, there is no rust, so I decided to go with this. Now, we need to go for the second window. So the first step is gonna be to cut this, I don't know how you call that, this tab, just to make sure we have space for the frame of the window. And after we cut this tab, we're gonna mark the position of the window and cut the window. But the problem is that when I cut, I cannot cut all the way now. Otherwise, I'm gonna have the cut on the wrong position outside, and that would be a nightmare. But literally we would need to, I don't know, weld another plate here. So
Good luck. Yep.
I'm just starting.
Is it glued or?
It's glued and well,
Okay.
so there's glue on the bottom.
That looks really soft.
It's flexible, some kind of other thing.
So it doesn't vibrate and stuff. That's full. That's full.
Look what this is a big brush.
Good. This is scary.
Let's hope the measurement's right. Let's go out. Come on. We need to try to. Time to go. That's really scary. It's just like a big hole in the side of the van. Is it gonna fit? That's the big question.
Gonna put the TV in place. Let's see if the TV goes in.
No.
Clean it first.
Imagine having a TV on.
Cross your fingers for us. If that is too big, we're just in trouble. That's way smaller. What's wrong? We did a big mistake. I mean, at least it's a big mistake on the good side of things.
The side that we can actually fix.
We cut the van for this frame, but it's actually for this frame. So that means the hole is like, I don't know, this much. It's smaller.
Smaller.
Yeah, way too small. There is no way.
20 mil here.
40 mil is smaller, so that means there is no way this is gonna fit. But at least it's a lot smaller, not a lot bigger.
TV didn't fit.
What do we do now? We just need to increase the diameter now. I really don't want to do this.
Got the telly.
So Australian.
The telly. It's too small. Can you go inside and see inside for me?
When you see videos online, it seems to so easy to do.
Here is fine, it's just here.
After 10 times.
Now it's good, huh?
Perfecto.
Done.
Finally!
That's it. Finished. No. Still need to do a lot of
Just the
things.
beginning.
We need to measure. Can you come here to do your measurements and see if it's in place, kind of? Be creative.
Rewarding moment getting the masking tape out.
Now we just need to do the same on the next window.
Prepping for painting.
Yep. Now we wait for this to dry and we start the wooden frames.
So much easier with a second pair of hands.
Oh yeah.
Raining.
When the clouds roll in and we wanna run down the empty streets, we're wild and young, holding out our hands just to feel the rain. If you weren't here, wouldn't be the same. If you weren't here, wouldn't be the same. Let's live for the moment. Before the moment's gone. Even with our empty pockets, we got it all. Let's live for the moment. Before the moment's gone.
Perfect, bro.
Now we need to do the other one. And we need to glue this one actually. We're gonna glue them together today, wait until tomorrow, and then we put in place.
What happened, Luca?
It's almost 10 p.m.
It's
now.
almost 10 p.m., it's dark, and of course, we did the frame the wrong size. We should have been on the bottom of this flange, not on the top. And we are on the top of the flange, so there
It's
is...
perfect for the top.
Yeah, it's perfect. I mean, like, we literally managed to do the perfect size for the wrong position. So tomorrow we start with this, while this dries, we do the other one.
See you tomorrow.
I have bad news today. I lost my assistant. Thanks so much. It was awesome 2 days. Have fun in Barcelona, but now let's work. We need to unclamp these and see if the size is right. I think it fits. These will go. There's one thing I didn't account for. There is this little thing here.
Oh, yes.
So now I need to grind off some of the wood so it fits exactly in position. That's what I'm talking about.
Perfect. Today we are going to start the day fixing a mistake we did the other day.
Yeah, this is a little bit too small.
So what we are going to do, we are going to use the longer sides to the short ones and do new ones for the longer ones. The frame for the door is ready now.
All we need to do now is to wait for this to dry and then we can sand because there's a curve, so we need to actually grind a lot of thickness on the top and the bottom part so we can actually have the same shape as the van, but that just after it dries. So the next step while this dries is to glue the other frame on the top. We need Sika 522 black it is. This is a multi-purpose sealant and bonding compound for RVs. Now I'm gonna put, without any glue, the window in place so I can locate the interior frame, and hopefully I can glue exactly on the right position. Otherwise we might need to grind in place after it dries. It fits perfectly.
Taxi's parked, the music swells, and old acquaintance are forgot.
The quiet hush of 1 year gone, and caught between the next two cars.
These are good days.
That's it. Now all I need to do is to wait for this to dry, and we are ready to install the hatch in place. I don't know if in a van you call window or hatch. In a boat this would be a hatch. This is drying, the other frame is drying, so I guess lunchtime. Let's go for a commute. That's home. That's how far we live. That's awesome.
The Sika is taking longer to dry than we planned because today the humidity is around 40%, and Sika dries with humidity.
The funny thing is, when we want to be dry to paint something or to use epoxy, it's always humid. Whenever we want a little bit of humidity to dry the Sika quicker, because it dries with just, it's never on our side, but it's all good. We're gonna make it. Then
So what are you marking?
I'm just marking some trims that I need to do because there's like some structure on the back that in order to sit flat the frame, we need to grind some in, I don't know, router or something, just to create the right profile to be able to actually be flush with the plate of the van. I think I'm ready. Check this out. I think the result's really, really good actually. I managed to compensate the curve of the van with a curved frame. It's like flat on one side but curved on the other side. And it's really, really close to exactly the same angle. The important thing is that the bottom, the center here is touching, the edges are touching, the center is touching, and the little gaps, if you have any little gap in between, the Sikaflex will take care of that. It's fine. It won't bend the plate because I'm just gonna clamp with this clamp that's not like really, really tight, just to hold in place and let the Sikaflex cure. So now, let's do this. I'm gonna glue this one also today, and then we're gonna wait until tomorrow for this one to dry and for that one to dry better. And tomorrow is the final installation day. Now we gotta wait.
See you tomorrow.
Hopefully this is on the right dimension and everything is gonna go smoothly, and by the end of the day tomorrow we're gonna have a van with 2 windows. Tomorrow. Can I take this out?
I think so. I hope so.
I hope so. It's not gonna go anywhere. Pretty
That's
good.
great.
We did it. We created a way to have a frame that has the same curve as the side of the van.
But today we are gonna use a different Sika.
It's a kind of sticker that we've never ever used before, and it's completely different to what we're used to. So this is butyl Sikaflex. That means it never dries 100%. So it's like a butyl tape, but in a caulking gun. What we didn't know is, should we clean the excess before it cures or after? So in order to know that, we did a test. We apply some there. This side I try to clean when just applied. So I clean this part that is the metal.
How easy was that?
Was not hard, but also not easy. It was like, it's okay, it's possible, it's fine. This side, just as a test, I didn't clean yet, and now that it's dry to the touch, I mean, it is still soft because it's butyl, it's cured, but it is still flexible. So now I'm gonna try to clean and see how hard that is. See, butyl, it doesn't stick, it's not a glue, it's like a gum. I think I prefer this one actually. So here's a lot less clean than here. Actually, this holds, I thought it wouldn't hold it actually.
The idea of this kind of Sika, that's butyl, I guess they call, is to seal so the water won't pass through. But
if you need to take the window out, it's easy.
If you need to take the window out, it's easier to take it out. On this case, you're gonna see we are gonna use the screws to hold it in place. It's not gonna rely on this.
Yeah, it's gonna make sense. It's just to frame against frame with a screw through.
You're gonna see it.
Just in case it becomes a mess, we're going to start with this one that no one sees in the top of the van, so it's going to make life easier. I think it's going to be fine.
How's the result until now?
It's pretty good actually. That's really strong.
Stop stalling, let's go.
I'm going to do a dry fit just to see if the frame is fine, because we didn't try the window with the frame in place.
It did fit!
Now we need to do it. So now we're in place, we just need to go inside the van and put the brackets and screw to the wooden frame, and we are gonna be all good to go.
Are you doing one each side?
If you have a flange, so that means a surface with a lot of bolts or screws around, it's always good to go in like a star pattern, so you make sure you don't leave any gap, because if you tie it here and here, it cannot move anymore. So it's like one side, the other one, the other one, the other one, just to guarantee it's like properly tied. And now I need to do the sides. I don't know if you understood how this works, but pretty much you have the hatch through the outside, you have an internal wooden frame on the inside, and you have these little brackets that you can screw the frame outside to the frame inside, and you squeeze the panel of the van in between like a sandwich. Now I just need to screw the bolt on the wooden frame, but before I do that, I want to try the finishing place. So we have this blind. So it's like a mosquito net and a blind and a light around. That's the finishing of the hatch. But because when we screw these little brackets in place, it moves a little bit. I just want to make sure the screws match before I create holes on the plywood. Looking good, eh? Other thing missing is this diffuser, so the light doesn't look ugly like this. So you just put this little cap. Of course, there's the finishing of the roof, there is a lot of other things involved, but for now, that's how it will look like. Blinds, mosquito net, and now we're gonna open the window for the first time. Press the little button. Oh, that's actually really light, actually. Oh, there's a piston here. I didn't know that.
Great.
That's really good, and you can leave half open if you put these in place. So when it's raining, you can leave it open.
Feels like a vault.
So let's close this. Now let's take this trim out, because I need to put the last screw, that is a screw that connects the bracket to the wooden frame. And the reason I didn't do that is because when I screw this bracket to the window, it creates a little bit of an angle, and I was afraid that the screw hole wouldn't match the finishing. And also because if I screw to the frame, to the wooden frame, and I need to change something, there is no way back, because once you create a hole in the wooden frame, the screw is always gonna go on the same hole. It's not gonna go a little bit to the side. So now that I'm secure, that's right, I'm just gonna screw these brackets to the wooden frame, and then we're good to go. And for now we're gonna leave it without the finishing, the interior finishing. Once we finish the ceiling, then we just clip in place the finishing. Are you ready? Let's go to the next one. So this one is a little bit tricky because of the shape. We mentioned that before. The shape of the door is not straight, it's not flat, and that makes everything a little bit more complicated, but we can do it. Just fingers crossed, everything's gonna work out, and it's never ever gonna leak water. So as you can tell, we have a lot of excess. I didn't even squeeze yet, and you have a lot of squeeze out already. And the reason for that is because the gap on the bottom and on the top is pretty big. So I want to make sure and guarantee we don't have any gap without sealant. And it is what it is. Sometimes you need to put a little bit extra and trim the excess just to guarantee it's watertight. So now I need to screw that frame here, and that's gonna pull the window back. You might have a problem. Now we're gonna show you why we decide to use Sika elastomer, that means Sika butylic. It's because if you need ever to take this window out, it goes out, like right now. I was so stupid not to do a dry fit with the internal frame in place, and I don't know how, because I did all the math, the screws are not long enough. That means I need to sand the internal wooden frame to get to a thickness that the frame, the screw is long enough.
Cooper's mistake.
We don't have 30 here, that's the problem. I'm gonna take out a little bit extra just to make sure, because I don't want the screw to be right on the tip of the screw, so I want to go down a little bit. And also there is the sealant that needs to be here. I would say 2.5 max.
By the way, it was really easy to take the butyl sealant out.
Look at that. We took 100% out, no problem at all. Of course, we wasted the material and we hate to do that, but there's no option. I mean, there is no way we can drive out with a loose window to buy screws, and then if we buy screws, we're changing the design of the window. Doesn't make any sense. We're gonna trim. Yes, it got too dark to film all the way, but as you can tell, the window's in place. No, I didn't apply sealant yet, but this time I was smart enough to go all the way on a full dry fit. It's a screw in place, everything works. Now I just need to screw this window and install again with the sealant, with the butylic sealant. And I want to show you,
Good morning.
I want to show you how I fixed this problem. I don't know if you can see now, but the wooden frame has a groove now, and that means that this internal metal frame goes deeper inside. And that's actually really good, because the finishing, we have like a blind and a mosquito net that goes on the top of that. It's gonna go also on this groove, and that means it's not gonna be sticking out too much out of the wall, and that's gonna actually look better, I think. So
I really like it.
Yeah. And now, I hope I didn't see it.
No.
Let's see. You can open the window.
So you need to press this red thing.
Yeah. And now,
It's nice.
the good thing is that as it opens to like pivots, you can open when it's raining a little bit. You can just like leave a little bit open, and when it's like sliding one, you cannot open when it's raining. That's what the reason why we chose this one.
And it's double glass, right?
That's double glass, yeah. I mean double, not glass, like double acrylic or something, I guess. Time to take this out, put it back on. Oh no! We have something else to do before that. Almost forgot. I want to go on the top of the van and finish the sealant from yesterday. I waited to dry, and now I want to do the finishing. Which means like I hope, because if we make a mistake there and it's hard to finish, we can change here. I want to do that first to learn, and then we do on this one.
I was gonna say the same.
Wish me luck.
Good luck.
So let's see the before. Now let's do it. You can use the one that you took out to clean, see? I almost forgot the best part of this entire process. Looks beautiful, actually.
We have a window. Hi.
So much better now. This looks so much better now. Love it. Let's go to the second one.
It seems like Duca is applying too much, but from yesterday's experience, we know that we need a lot on the top and on the bottom and also on the top parts here and here.
The second layer I'm applying, I'm hoping it goes to the inside and creates a better seal on the inside, so there's like a much longer way for the water to get inside. Also, this is butyric, we can take the excess easy, so I rather have a little bit extra and guaranteed no water than just risk having water, because that's a nightmare.
Yep.
We won't see the water, it goes inside the wall. It's in place. As you can see, there's a little bit of squeeze. That's exactly what I wanted. And now all I need to do is to locate the frame and screw in place. Now I think the trick is to try to have the same pressure here and there. Another important thing is I don't want to bend the window, so I need to keep this flexy. It's straight. If I tie too much on the top or on the bottom, it's gonna curve. So that would be a problem. We need to keep this flatness. I guess we've done it. Let's do the test now, the important test. Let's see if this opens properly.
I think it's pretty good.
That's the best view I could ever ask for. Yesterday, when we did, there was no squeeze on the top, and that's not good. And today,
We have a lot.
as you can see, we have squeeze all the way around. For me, that's good. Even though, of course, we're gonna waste a little bit of Sika, but that's unfortunately, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Now I'm gonna wait for this to dry.
3 hours later.
The finish is good.
That's pretty. Here's slime.
Are you ready for the final step? That was virus.
The ship is ready.
Time for the truth. Wow.
It's pretty. This window actually has 2 stages. So there is this one that you can leave a little bit open, so there's a little bit of ventilation, and also this one that's really well closed. I'm in love with the windows.
Yeah, this
Plural.
is plural. Yeah, there is one here and one there, and the van is looking more and more like a camper van. Yeah, house. Yeah. I don't know if there is something weird there, but we are gonna talk about that next week.
Yeah, there's something on the top that you didn't see yet.
I mean, you just saw it. Yeah. See you guys next week.
See